show my love for you.
What's going on, YouTube? I'll be right back. Give me just 1 second. Listen, fellas, you want to get your face wash, your skincare routine intact? I use Tiege Henley. It's a daily face wash with an AM, PM moisturizers with instructions in the box that's very clear on how to get it together. I know this is not something common that us men do, but it's very important that we take care of our skin. On top of that, the ladies love it. Get yourself a box of Tiege Henley. It comes in the mail, ships within a week. If you click the link in my description, you would get 40% off your first order and 20% off a lifetime. On top of that, sign up to the app and you'll get even more deals. Me, I got a special. I got the grooming kit. I was able to get my nail clippers and everything that I needed to get myself together to go outside. Tiege Henley is the way when I tell you the perfect men's skincare routine. Get yourself a box of Tiege Henley.
Let me read my brother's super cap because I really appreciate it. Shout out to Grown Men Talking. Already became the sponsor of tonight's show with a total of $20. Thank you for helping us keep the lights on. Grown Men Talking. Shout out to GMT. Thank you, bro.
No captivity.
GMT say, my guy, no cap. It was a blessing having you on the show Sunday. Had some great feedback. Blessings. Thank you, bro, man. Hey,
no cap.
just in case some of y'all don't know, I was on Grown Man Talking show last Sunday, and I had a blast, man. Shout out to Grown Man Talking, and shout out to his entire panel, all the ladies and all the gentlemen. I had a great show. I had a great time on his show. A lot of different opinions, very opinionated panel. Thank you for even giving me that warm embrace, GMT. Thank you. If you haven't subscribed to Grown Men Talking's channel yet, make sure y'all go subscribe to Grown Men Talking. It's an excellent brother, excellent channel.
GMT and Mingo.
Hey!
Hey, he should come on the panel. Like, he should definitely come on the panel.
Come on up here, sir. Come on up here. By the way, is this a love offering or is this
No,
indentured servitude?
That's my dog. Those are for minutes. Those are definitely for minutes.
No, don't influence him. He can
No, that's my partner. I got his vote by proxy. Ask him. You want me to call him?
What up, Grown Man Talking? I appreciate you. Let me see. Grown Man Talking. That's another show I watch. Y'all check out my man Grown Man Talking right there. If y'all can see that. That's the name of this channel. Very good channel. I watch it every day. That's I got the idea from about having a panel with more than one person on here. I saw him one day doing it. He could have women, interesting topics, what have you. So I appreciate you, Grown Man Talking.
What's going on? What is going on, YouTube? We are live. We are live. And we are back in the building. And we got the panel with us. Shout outs to y'all. What up, what up, what up? Happy Sunday, everybody. How y'all making out? We got Candace now. Those of y'all probably don't remember Candace because she was on the show briefly, but she has been in the comment sections going in. So if y'all see Candace, this is Candace that is in the comments, by the way, the beautiful Candace. What's up? Shout outs to you and welcome back to the show. Hold on, let me get you off of mute here. All right, what's good?
Nothing. Thank you guys for having me on.
Thank you for being here. So tell us what you got going on. What could the audience look from you in the future?
So in the future, I have a passion project that's geared towards my purpose. I am recently coming out of a domestic violence situation, a nasty divorce. So I'm rebuilding in what I call the 3/5 of my life, but it's about to be up from here. So as I am coming in, I'm adding things to my repertoire, but you guys can find me on The Legacy Maker LLC. That's The Legacy Maker LLC on Instagram. It has not been updated, but more is going to be to come.
That's what's up. Special shout outs to you. And I'm so happy that you are well out of that situation you mentioned, out that DV situation. We wish that on no one. Keep your hands to yourself, and all will be right with the world. This way, Kit don't gotta cut you. So, all right. First, I would also love to give a special shout out to everyone in the chat that's here early. Special shout outs to y'all. I got my girl Elisa in the building. What up, Elisa? As y'all can see, she is working as usual. She is on the plane today. But even with that, you're about to get off? That's what's up. On top of that, make sure you guys, if you are in the Charlotte area, please sign up for her classes. The Nah, I'ma Stay. Make sure y'all jump on it. Like I said, I watch it all the time. I'll be trying to do the moves in my house and it don't really work out that good because I'm old, but we're going to get it together though. So shout outs to you.
Excuses to practice. We got you.
I know you got me. We got my boy Quint in the building, Quint in the closet. What up? My man Professor and I'm So Chill is backstage, and there he goes. What up? Kit, what you got going on real quick? I want you to shout out your business.
That shit blurry.
What's up, Kit? What's up, Kit?
Mr. Clean down there started shining off his baldy, so I was trying to figure out what was happening. So,
oh man, that's that T. Henley.
I was just trying to figure out what was going on. Actually, so we have something super big that's getting ready to happen. Well, first, check out the Edible Incredible. The site is currently being updated, so if you have issues accessing it, just reach out to me directly. We are getting ready for our Halloween segment. Everyone who knows that Halloween is like Christmas to me. So I go big and hard for Halloween, all things cannabis, all things spooky. And we'll actually be doing a few classes. We also, for the Thanksgiving, family holidays, we do have some baking kits available. So like if you want to do like I do with my family and play like food roulette and they have to just figure out what's not in what is infused, that's always fun. Or if you just want to make like an infused bread pudding or whatever you want to bake for the holidays, we do have baking kits. And if you guys like to party, July 25th of next year, July 16th, we are doing Carnival in St. Lucia, and we actually have an amazing connect out there where, if you're a cannabis friendly lady as myself, we will have all of the eats, the treats, the everything in the middle, and we'll actually be a part of a couple of fetes and a parade. So if you want to go and get it in, like definitely be on the lookout. The itinerary is already set, and we're putting all of the packages together. So,
I
sorry
love
for
it.
that long-winded. Let's land that.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Shout outs to you and shout outs to everyone on the panel today. It is good to see that you all are here in good health. And Professor, what's good? Because, y'all need to make sure you guys are subscribed to the Distinguished Professor. He got some fire on his channel. Let us know what you got going on, brother.
Yes, peace and pan fried chicken to everybody on the panel. That's a shout out to Wall Street. But no, man, just I got 2 reaction videos coming out this week. I also have a watch party. Vice presidential debate is Tuesday, so I'm doing another watch party for that. Did one for the presidential debate, so I'll be doing one for the vice presidential debate. Kid, I know you can't be there, but after the show, I hope you can. But yeah, that's about what that's what I got going on right now, man. And so I'm looking forward to getting that going, and I look forward to everybody coming to check out the reaction videos. I got a lot of Kendra G, a lot of Kevin Samuels. I try to keep it light, but some of these people on those shows is hilarious.
Hilarious. You ain't lying. What up, though, my guy? Peace to Don. What up? A piece that, like I said, everyone, do me a favor. As you come in the door, don't forget to hit the like button. Likes are free. Greatly appreciated. What it does is it lets YouTube algorithm know that this is the place to be. So as you come in the door, hit the like button, share it to your page. Let's get the word out there to come over here to GMT, to this open conversation, and let's get into discussion. I'm so chill. You ready to have this? You ready to start this topic, my guy?
I'm ready. I'm ready, man. I'm ready.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's make it happen. All right. First topic. We got a lady that's going to talk to the ladies. Let's see what she got to say and let's get into it.
Your man doesn't trust you because he can't tell you shit. You blow up on him and attack him over the tiniest of things and wonder why he doesn't feel safe enough to tell you his problems. I am super intentional about never making my husband feel unsafe with any information that he's ever told me, no matter how much it hurts my feelings, even if it's about another woman. Because if he doesn't communicate his true thoughts and feelings with me up front, he'll act on them behind my back. So I have to be secure in myself and trust him with everything that he tells me because we chose to do this life thing together. Now that doesn't mean that I don't have boundaries and that there's not consequences for his actions. He's going to make mistakes. He's going to have lustful thoughts. He's a damn human being. But we're a team, and if he can't trust me with his most sensitive thoughts and feelings, naturally he'll find it in somebody else.
All right, ladies, let's get into it. Ladies and gents, talk to us. So, we have a young lady here who is pretty much letting us know that your man should tell you whatever's on his mind, even if it's going to hurt your feelings. I know the reason why I played this is because Kit and I and some of the ladies on the women's panel on Tuesday said that men should not be as forward. So, let's get into the topic. Kit, where are you? There you go, Kit. There you go, Kit.
You know, I'll be having to do stuff. How can I help you?
All right. So, Candace, what would you like to say about this topic?
I think I'm going to reserve the right to reply. Let me hear what everybody else has to say.
Uh-oh. Kit, what's your thoughts on the topic?
You know what? Okay. So because Candace, since Candace has conceded at the moment, I will. I feel like, and I know this is probably going to come as. Why is it so special? Is this me?
I'm gonna mute you. No, it's not you. It's not you. Go ahead, Kit.
Oh, okay. So this answer is probably going to surprise a lot of people, but I actually agree with her. I agree with her for a lot of different reasons. Some things I don't agree with everything. Let me be clear, but the main bulk of as far as how to communicate with you all to elicit certain responses and how to get that level of communication. I believe that she has some validation to what she's saying. But that's in any relationship, right? If you have girlfriends, like, okay, if I have girlfriends and I'm telling them all the good tidbits or whatever is going on, and they're or if I'm telling them the good tidbits that's going on, and they're always just constantly negative as far as, oh well, I mean that's okay, but you really could have done it like this, or just any kind of form of contention, just to have something negative to kind of put out, that literally will make a person say, okay, well, you know what, these aren't the people I should be sharing my accolades and my good, fortunes with, because they're not taking it as a yay, you go girl. They're taking it as a slight to themselves. And I've actually had people in my life like that before, where every time they heard something good came from me, the question was, it wasn't like congrats or how do I get that for me? It was like, well, why does she always get these positions, or why does she always do that? So, from a relationship standpoint, she has a very, valid point. Like, how do we get you all to want to share with us if we're, for one, not listening into how you all are attempting to communicate, but then we also taking everything personally, because sometimes it's just not about you, and that's just my point. Now leave me alone.
All right. All right. You went around the world with that one. I felt like you was on Delta.
This is why you shouldn't have picked me. Don't start with me. I'm trying to be very nice. I'm working on I have a project that I'm working on, and don't take me out of my project. Thank you.
Keep your ass out the projects. Yo.
That's why you don't have friends.
I don't.
That's why you don't.
Lisa,
you don't deserve nice things.
Yes, sir.
Dion is your.
What's your thoughts on the topic?
I'm not gonna lie. I caught the very tail end of what she said.
Oh,
But
I know you. I know you on the
I
move.
did catch a portion. I am on the move. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. We can hear you.
Come back to me. Oh, I
I'll
was
come
gonna
back
say,
to you.
you
I'll
could
come
come
back
back
to
to
you.
me. Yeah, come back to me. I'll be settled in
Okay.
10 minutes. I promise. Okay.
Okay, we got you. We got you. Quit.
You owe us a flight for that.
Yeah, we need
Good
that
luck.
freaking fly mileage. Quint, what's good? What's your thoughts on the topic?
What's going on, man? Can you hear me pretty good?
We can hear you good, bro.
Can you hear me good? Oh, okay.
Why do you think, the question is to the fellas though? Why do you think women like being lied to?
Hell, I thought it was having the capability to confide in
Well, no,
in your
you
partner.
can't answer. I don't think the fellas could really answer that question. So
Well,
why with the fellas, women like to be lied to because that's why I asked the ladies, but I had a different question for the fellas because women do like to be lied to, and like let's say you feel like she's fat, and you want to tell her, hey, yo, you put on some pounds. I don't like that.
The truth is too hard to swallow.
Okay.
I think they'd rather have it in a roundabout way, and they'd rather have solutions instead of telling them what the problem is right off the bat.
Yo, Lisa is ready for you. I saw her face just now.
But I mean,
because it's not true. I just okay. It's
tell the truth.
It's Quint in the closet's turn. It's not mine. You know what? Because you would clearly know what a woman wants.
Yeah, I do.
With all of your tits and ass. Like, I mean, don't.
No. Oh my God. I'm married. I know what a woman wants.
Shake your triple D's. Like, let me find out that you know what I don't.
So you think men go farther that tell the absolute truth? Ladies, y'all feel that way?
I can chime in now if that's okay.
Please.
I actually like what you said, Quint. You said it's not necessarily what you say, but kind of how you say it. Like, not that we want to be lied to, but we want to give solutions and we want to have that kind of like headed into the truth. I cannot speak for everybody, but I can speak for myself in the terms of being a woman. I don't like to be lied to. I'm very much a straightforward person. So I feel like it's the personality of that woman. If she's already living in a delusional land, then she wants to be delusional. She needs somebody that wants to be delusional with her. There's other women that don't want to live in the land of Delulu, and they would like for you to, no matter how painful, no matter how, I guess, intrusive that truth could be, they would prefer the truth over you lying to them. Me personally, experiencing someone who has lied to their face and good lies too, I prefer the truth. Just tell me the truth because they both heard.
The best liar.
Let me grab this real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Let me grab this real quick. I'm sorry. I got you, Candace. We got a $5 from Embrace the Grace. Shout out to you, sister. She said women like to be lied to because most women can't handle the truth. Facts. All right, go ahead.
Let me give an example.
Oh shit!
All right, give me an example. I'm gonna let Candace go because Candace.
Well, go ahead, let her go. All right, kid, don't start no shit.
Yeah,
around your name.
Okay. So in the comments, Don T exclusive said that the women that want to be lied to are probably the ones doing the lying. That being said, I think it's horrendous that anybody would not want to know the truth. I need to have informed consent. Like I need to be fully informed of what I'm choosing. So tell me what it is so I can decide whether or not I'm going to deal with it or not deal with it. And not just that, coming from a supernatural biblical perspective, as far as somebody being completely transparent with me, I need to have a way to support you. So there are some times when I'm not going to like what you say, but before I am your romantic partner, I'm your life partner. I'm in this for a different reason. The romanticism is just something that comes because of it. But when you are struggling with a certain thing, then I have to help you through. I don't have to help you through that. I choose to help you through that. So if that means I can't watch your 6 if I don't know what's going on. So that's my point.
Another thing, as far as the belief of someone wants to be lied to, I don't think it's that. I think that, especially for women, and leading with emotion, it's more about how the message is conveyed. Did you say that message with love in mind? Did you say it with, a positive energy in mind? Even if it's something like that you may not like, right? The case in point, hey, chill, your dick little. That's not very nice.
Why you gotta go there, yo? What?
That's not very nice. But here's the thing. I don't know. And keep in mind, let me be very clear, America. I don't know what this man got going on. Okay. I don't even know if he's
minding his whole business right now.
Look, I don't even know if he's 5'11" in real life. He says that, but we're gonna check the facts when we see him, in a couple of weeks. However, the point is that if that's something that I feel and it's the truth, right? And it's something that could be a hindrance in our relationship or friendship, situationship, whatever the case is, there's better ways of saying that same message without attacking his manhood or without making him feel less than.
Let me ask you a question. How do you tell? No, I gotta ask you a question. How do you tell a man that his penis is? I'm gonna keep it YouTube friendly because this is a family. This is a family show. How do you tell a man that?
Listen, you tell a man that the same way that y'all like to tell a woman she that.
No, you can't. You can't.
No,
you can lose weight. I can't gain inches.
Yes, you can. But yes, you can. Chicks get BBLs every day. I promise you.
My
extra extension on your mention.
Ain't no BDLs out there.
They are.
Okay.
Extension for your mention. I'm just trying to say it can happen.
My thought process.
There's everything. Like, no, you're not doing it.
My thought process behind that, as far as how I tell let's be honest. If we're speaking on this level, we ain't waiting until marriage, and we not like naive to the fact that I'm trying to see what you look like in some gray sweatpants. So I already know whether or not it's going to be a struggle. I'm trying to keep it kid friendly, whether or not it's going to be a struggle there. Now, if I'm really digging somebody, let's say somebody's my twin flame, but I feel like if they're going to be my twin flame, then they're going to have good size. But if let's say they're my twin flame and it's small, how are we going to work with this, sir? Like how far are you willing to go? Because it's kind of important.
What are you talking about? Hold on. This is crazy. What up, Ash?
Hi.
Listen, I was having this conversation the other day, and I was just like thinking, like, dang, if I ever had to tell someone this, and they were like, "How would you tell them?" And I would just be like, mid argument, you know, you lucky you got a nice personality. That's all you can say, right? You can't tell a man that is small, right? You can't. I don't think you can, and then continue to be with them because it creates so much insecurity, and then it'll ruin sex because before you know they thought they were killing it, and now they know that they're not killing it. So you just got that you have a great personality. Like you lucky. I love you for you because if it was man, if it wasn't for love.
Yo, hold on.
But is
The
there
way you tell her, the way, hold on, wait, one second.
is there a
This girl,
universal size chart?
this is what I'm saying. The problem with most women, and I'm not gonna put this on y'all on the panel. The problem with most women is y'all so damn experienced that y'all done seen it small, big, large, extra large.
Wow.
Now y'all have so much to compare it to that any average man is small. What are you
That's
talking
crazy,
about?
Professor.
The average man.
So first things first, y'all have probably even more experience than that.
Okay.
And then,
So if we tell a woman she's
whoa, I'm sorry, I was just speaking in a very demure manner, trying not to yell at you.
Oh God.
But here's the thing: if a woman is like that, that means she's not doing her Kegels. Okay, ladies, do your exercises, work your walls. That's important. You know what I'm saying? You can't be dropping it like it's hot and then
listen what I'm saying though.
They ain't got time to do Kegels. They too busy getting dick up in them.
That's not what I'm talking about. You can't exercise your mind, right? You can't exercise your mind. What you hold up, but here's what I'm trying. No, here's what I'm trying to tell you. Hold up, ladies. Give me a minute. This is what I'm trying to tell you when I say you can't exercise your mind. You can't unsee what you saw. We're not talking about the vaginal hole, right? We're talking about your mind. If you saw so many, this is what makes a lot of women incompatible with a lot of men. Because y'all seen so many that mentally you could compare yourself to so many men. When we tell a woman that she is overweight, she can lose the weight. I can't gain inches. I'm sorry. It is what it is.
I'm about to send you something because you're.
No, don't send it to me.
There is no BBLs.
But you're not being truthful. I have.
It is truthful.
Okay, so I'm gonna send you something.
So kid, there are procedures that a man can do. But they're not 100%, and a man can lose feelings in his little man. So
it's okay.
Ain't no BDLs out there for a man.
It's okay, but it is.
You got a little booty, go get a BBL.
The same way.
You short, go get leg lengthening. You ain't got no hair, put on a wig, put extensions in. Y'all got so many things y'all can do, but y'all talk about a man's shortcomings as a way to say, okay, I can't be with this dude. This dude can be whatever. They say, well, no, I ain't gonna go down that road.
Professor, did you just say if we're short, get leg extensions? Because if that's possible,
yes, you can.
If you're short, get.
I ain't sure. But I'm saying, so there's a procedure where you can break your leg. Where they'll break your leg. And they'll give you 6 inches of length in your leg, and you're out for a while.
So let's
that procedure is available. Been around for almost 30 years.
Let's say they give you a procedure to give you a larger, would you do it?
I don't need to. I'm good.
You can lose feeling. You can lose feeling in your manhood if you did that. Let me get this file. Let me get this super chat. Let me get this $4.99 super chat from my guy. What up, man? He said here I was thinking that y'all had a new panel member, and find out it's just Ash in the red head hair helmet. Shout out to the panel. Shout out to you, Black.
Ash, you didn't know this about me, but my 2 favorite characters growing up were Jessica Rabbit and Little Mermaid, Ariel from The Little Mermaid. So I'm just saying, I love the red hair.
Thank you.
Too bad World Class ain't here to hear that. So
I had to say it because he wasn't here.
Can we circle back?
I know. Yes, Elisa.
Can we circle? My bad. I'm just saying.
She want to talk about them dick sizes.
Conversation because we went. No. I want to talk about the delusional state of people because, like, usually if it's small, if she's big, she knows she's big and he knows it's small. So I'm not really sure why, We're talking about people who are
No, because
veggies.
a lot of women don't think that they're that big. Look, I think a lot of women are delusional. I think if a man is small down low, he know he's small down low.
Yeah,
But I think
okay, so let's start there. They do know that they're small, so that sometimes you don't really even have to tell them.
right,
You just
but
kind of
I
have
think
to
a lot
walk
of
them
women
away
when
from
they're
it.
overweight and
No,
they're
I thought
big
you
and a
do
man.
because you're not going to tell me to
Hold
call
up, you gonna let me land my plane? You gonna let me land my plane?
the
Jesus
plane
Christ!
for 20 minutes. Land, damn it, land.
All right. So what I'm saying is, when you have a lot of women that's overweight, and let's say they gained weight in a relationship, and then just like how we were talking about on Tuesday, and then the man tends to tell them, "Hey, look, in a nice way, hey, you're putting on a lot of weight, and I'm not really attracted to it." I said it nice though. Right? You're putting on weight. You got a little belly, and I don't like it. I'm not attracted to it. Can you do me a favor and lose weight? How does that work?
That's not nice.
How
None
is
of that
that
is
not
nice.
nice? How is that not nice?
Because as a partner, all you talked about is what you care about. If you wanted to be
Yes.
nice and who cares? That's nice for you. That's not nice for her.
Man, clear and concise communication.
Yeah, I
Clear and concise
definitely
communication.
that
You
Clear,
could,
part.
if you
concise.
wanted to be nice, you could have been, let's get in the gym together, babe. That's nice.
I already go to the gym. You don't want to go to
Yeah,
the gym. You losing weight. You need to figure out your diet.
All right,
that part.
wait. Now you almost had me. I was almost, but when you start that, I don't want to go to the gym stuff. But my thing is, don't beat around the bush with me. I can tell your intentions. If I know your heart and you say, baby, it's some stuff not, it's some stuff leaning over this way and leaning over that way. You need to lose. Now I'm going to be the one to be like, all right, bet I'm going on Amazon and I'm gonna order some stuff. Let me get my teas and all this. You go ahead and drop the bill. We good. I'm okay with that. But if you come at me like, like judgmental, I'm gonna feel that. But you can be, you don't have to like, oh, well, maybe you don't have to coddle me, but because I've been through that. Just talk to me. Clear and concise communication. There's a problem, let's solve it.
Boom.
So
Boom. Let me get this file out. Sorry, quick.
no, go get it.
Let me just read this real quick, and I'm gonna come right back to you. We got a $5 super chat from my man, Matt. What up? Matt says, what up? It's been a minute. He said, I see you ladies got the windshields today. Is Elisa getting flued out Delta? Yo, you stupid.
I did flying out.
Hey, Matt.
Yeah, so what's up, Quick?
Matt.
So the type of truths that I'm talking about are say for instance, a guy come to you and say, hey, I'd like to get to know you better, so on and so forth, and all this and all that. Instead of saying, well, I'm trying to knock it down. If you cool, we'll try to go a little farther, what have you. That's the type of stuff that I'm talking about. If a person come to you and say that, most women are going to be like, oh, no, so on and so forth. But if he come to you in a passive way, oh, I'm trying to get to know you, and so on and so forth. So now another one is 9 times out of 10, when you are, quote unquote, single, you're not lonely. That's what I used to say. Hey, I'm single, but I'm not lonely. And in essence, I'm telling you, hey, I'm not lonely. I'm knocking something down, so on and so forth. So now, if you ask me, if I tell you I'm single, then so be it. But do you want me to tell you, oh, well, I'm still messing around with so and so, messing around with this, messing around with that? Like a young lady asked me about, I've said this before on here, about the little Steve Harvey thing. What if I made you wait 90 days? I said something I shouldn't have said, but I mean, it still worked out. I told her, I said, I just keep sleeping with whom sleeping with now until you get ready. But if I wanted to tell that lie, I would have said, yeah, I'll wait on you, there's no problem. So those are the type of lies that I'm talking about.
You ain't lying.
Here's the thing,
Not
though.
at all.
Here's the thing: when communication is done properly, lying isn't necessary. Most men lie because they don't want to run the risk that what they want won't be achieved by the person that they want to achieve it with. So that's why they'll tell the lie, because they want to still cap the cheeks. Has nothing to do with honesty and anything in that realm. But that's my whole point. It's like when you all do that, not only do you all elicit headaches that y'all don't even realize y'all are signing up for, but you also take the opportunity for that person to choose if whether or not that is the situation she wants to be involved in. And that in itself is grimy to no end, because then it'll be, oh, well, you know, I mean, you knew we wasn't this or this is that and the third. But if when I ask you a question like, what is it? Don't tell me whatever you think I want to hear in order to keep your whatever you have with me in your mind going on. Let me know so I can say, okay, well, you know what? If you want, so am I, and that's fine. We can both do that, and if we can't, then that's fine. Let me wish you, bid you adieu. I think the problem is that, you know, women like, you know, men are sitting here and do that to women and will literally, you know, make it seem like she's delusional because she knew, even though she didn't have all of the fucking information in order for her to actually do the thing. Like, so y'all have to stop believing that we want to be lied to. We want to be spoken to properly? Absolutely. Do we want to be treated with respect? Absolutely. And telling someone the truth can be done in a space of love and respect. You know, I'm just
Hey,
saying.
hey,
So
Candace, before you go, I want to say something real quick. We have to go back to what she said originally. She was saying that her man wouldn't tell her the truth because he was afraid of what she was going to do with the truth. There's things you can't tell a woman because if she goes out and tells somebody else, now it feels like it's a whole different situation. If I tell you, hey, I'm feeling a certain type of way about work, and you go tell your friends, and I got to see your friends like, oh, I heard you you feeling a certain type of way about work. Like now I can't trust you because you didn't told them. Or if I tell you something about why I am the way I am. If I say something that was personal and private to myself, and you go out there and go tell your friends, now I can't. Before I even meet your friends, I can't trust you with anything else I'm going to give you. So that's what she was saying about men lying. Women like the truth being created for them. They can't accept the truth as it is on his head. So if you have to lie to women. It is what it is, and it ain't really lying. It's just creating the truth.
Here's the thing. I tell anybody, if you create that, then you get whatever happens after. Like however it's dealt out, you can't be mad at what happens because not every woman is going to deal with this non-truth the way that you all envision in your head. And then all of a sudden, when we deal with it in a way, somehow we'll be the ones that are delusional and crazy because we dealt with what we had been given and not what the actual truth was. So as long as y'all are willing to deal with the consequences behind how you all communicate, then I don't see an issue because I'm not going to sit here and dial back, you know, how I am feeling or how I've been treated in that regard when you all had the opportunity to just say what it was from the absolute beginning. So then as long as
how can I
feel, that's fine.
Let me get the super chat. Let me pay some respect to the super chat. Then I want Candace to go, and then Professor, you got it. We got a $2 super chat from my man Matt. He says, tell Storm I like her cabinets. That's for you, Candace. And then
it's
I got
reference.
I got another super chat. This one is for you, Professor. He says, hey, big fella, respect the super chats. You see them.
First of all, your ass ain't been here forever. I ain't respecting shit.
I got another $9.99 super chat from my guy Blockchain. What is good, my guy? Always supporting the show. Thank you. Blockchain says, no to continue this streak of being sympathetic. What?
Simpatico.
Go ahead, kid. You read it, kid. God damn it.
No, absolutely. Let me get my good reading voice for y'all. Y'all know
you got your glasses on. I ain't got no glasses on. I'm squinting.
Not to continue this streak of being simpatico with Kit. A man has to lie to women to get what he wants is a coward. A woman that expects a man's truth and then is offended by it is a fool.
Boom. Yo.
Oh, I still got something for you, kid. Go ahead, kid.
Let Candace, you got it now. And then,
okay.
And then Professor.
Since Professor changed it up, was like going back to it. I think that another question has to be asked as far as if you feel like you can't be transparent with me, and you've allowed yourself to be in a certain space with me, and we are on, like, you are expecting that there's a certain level of intimacy. That's a whole different story. That means you have to create a safe place to be able to do that. If you feel like your lady is going to go ahead and go out and tell your business, then you have to take responsibility for your choices and the choices that you're making, because that's not the one for you.
So yes and no. I always say men are more loyal than women are. So a lot of times men don't. I mean, we are. Men don't want to have to go out there and hunt for another woman. They like where they at. So, but the thing is, though, why should it be if I told you if I told you something private, right, and you went out and told your friends, right? How am I supposed to trust you with anything else I can tell you?
You're not.
I may like you. You may be 99.9% great, but that 0.1% is you telling all my people all my business. So now I ain't telling you nothing. So so now I can't trust you. Now you worry about what's wrong. I can't tell you what's wrong. Where you going? I'm going here, but I'm lying to you. So now you're in a different situation. But if you're 99.9% a good woman, ain't no dude really leaving that. They just gonna hold back what they say.
Yeah, but the thing about that is, even in that, if that 1% you begin to do that 1% grows into a certain thing. So my thing is yeah, I very well agree. You cannot trust me. But my thing is, you are creating more of a problem, because then who can you trust? Then you have to tell somebody something, and you are going to tell somebody something. So someone else is going to know that information anyway. Y'all need to work on y'all so that you can create the environment to be fully transparent. Address the elephant in the room. This was a betrayal, and we have to deal with that betrayal, instead of saying, you know what, we're just going to spread something over it and then enjoy the other 99%. Because if I can have 100, I'm going to have 100, and we're going to work at it to get it that way.
A lot of time, men keep it to themselves.
But here's the thing, and that's a huge unhealthy setback for you all, as far as how you all will hold it, because you all have had past situations where your trust was betrayed in that way, and now you don't understand how to effectively do that communication with new people. And I will say this, and I know you want to read that super chat by Matt.
Yeah, I gotta read the super chat.
10 years. Matt ain't been here in 10 years, and now all of a sudden he want to super chat every damn where. Matt, we see you, boo. We know you here, boo. Okay, but to Professor's point, and ladies, this is a very true thing, and we have to stop conflating, definitions based on how we feel about them, right? Men are more loyal when it comes to things, okay? Not more fidelity, they're not more faithful, they're more loyal. They will follow their barber to fucking Kyrgyzstan, someplace in the middle of nowhere, as long as they know that they're gonna still get their crispy cut. Their team can be ass for 20 years, and they are still going to wear and rep and do. I mean, look at all of the Cowboys fans. I mean, come on. Okay. But I mean, it's okay, Ash. I love you, but you gotta find the lie in that. If you find the lie, then I'm gonna be here with you. You know what I'm saying? Now, whether or not they're more faithful, that's not even the thing. It's more like, but as far as more loyal, men will go out, have an affair with a chick, cut her the whole 9 yards, but have no intentions of leaving their family. That's what loyalty is. We have to stop putting the two together, because they don't match and they don't equal. But we love to say, oh, he ain't loyal, he ain't faithful. And that's my plan.
All right, let me go back. Let me get these super chats out the way, y'all. All right.
Busy today, Chad. Ooh, child. Welcome back.
No, we got some. Welcome back. Welcome back. Let us we got. Damn it! Let me read this super chat. We got a $10 super chat from. Yo, kid, come back, man. Damn. All right, we got a $10 super chat from. Matt said, GMT, if you can't drop that big fella, he said, mute his mic for 10 minutes. And so chill, you single mother effer. Don't start, I see you already. All right, and we got another super chat from my... Hold on. All right, no, we got another $2 super chat from Matt. He says, okay, I'm done. Back to football. Good show. Support the chat gang. Right, super chat. And then we got a $50 super chat from my guy Block King. What up as usual? Shout out to you, my guy. Matt says lying to regular average women is crazy anyway. They aren't in a position to be nearly as picky as these regular average men has led them to believe that they are. He says the fives expect The 10s, they are
buying.
Right?
I got you.
Look, we're gonna get AI to read it for GMT.
GMT,
I told him to do the proofread.
Yeah. We are vying
I
to abide the same rules as these fives do, and we won't. All right, I finished it. Damn it. All right, so we got it. Yo, hold up. Anytime we got a 50 ball to $100 super chat, I have to give my special thanks and shout outs. So I really want to thank you, Blockchain, and thank you everyone who is currently super chatting and supporting the show. It is greatly, greatly appreciated. You guys are helping me support this Meet to Marry show that I got coming up shortly as I am building and putting it together. So I want to thank y'all so much for these super chats. All right, let's continue with the show.
So
don't forget that if you go back in the comments, because I just like to give, because Blockchain is our dude. But if you go back, he has a comment that says, "Damn it, man, Kit is not lying. I am a Cowboys fan and have flown back to this country to let him cut my hair when I was living overseas. Hashtag loyal AF. Hashtag don't push my shit back." I'm just saying. I just want to put that out there.
I'm going back. I want to go back to what you said, Kid, about people not telling the truth or cowards, right?
Oh, they sure are.
It's human nature that telling apart truths work. Its success rate is out of the roof with telling the damn part truths.
That's okay, as long as you're willing to deal with the consequences behind your half truths and partial lies. I'm okay with it, because y'all will be the first ones to say that women are crazy and delusional, but they were working off of the information they had. Had they had all of the information, they might have made better decisions. But you decided to make that decision for them when you decided to either lie by omitting the information or telling them a whole lie that had nothing to do with the situation at hand. Again, if you have to lie about it, it's not for you.
A crazy person is a crazy person, whether you tell them the half or the whole truth.
With a dude, if a dude is really that dude, a woman is gonna rock with him if she so fits. The lies won't even have a commonplace to be had. Men that have to lie about it, 9 times out of 10 can't even sustain it for it to be there long term, which is why they're trying to lie to convince them that they need to be there in the first place. Like, no.
You shouldn't have to lie, but let me get
that bullshit how you want to.
You ain't got the lie. You ain't got the lie.
We got these super chats, y'all. Y'all know we gotta respect the super chats. Matt says, "What up, Matt? Thank you again for the $2 super chat." Matt says, "Give Kid 2 minutes, and we got another." So blockchain gifted another 10 memberships. So shout outs to you, Blockchain.
Give me my money.
I really appreciate you so much, Blockchain.
Super dope,
man. Super dope. And we got another super chat from Blockchain that just came in. Yo, we dropping the bread today.
That he's not wrong. I read it.
You talking about this one?
Yeah,
Go ahead and read
if a
it. Go ahead and
woman
read
likes
it.
a man enough, she's going to lie to herself before he even gets a chance to. And he's not wrong, because we do like some projects now. I don't know about living in the projects, but we like creating a project.
Yeah, y'all definitely do.
We like to be the creators, the nurturers. And I have lied to myself.
Yep.
A lot.
You can rebuild them. Y'all want the $6 million man?
No, it's not
we can
even a
rebuild them.
rebuild. I think we know the red flag. Well, for me, I'll just speak for me. I can see red flags right away. And I just like, nah, it's okay. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. No, girl, don't do that.
He looked good in those gray sweatpants.
I don't do
No,
that.
forget the gray sweatpants. He looks like he knows how to take care of business. He is smart-minded. Yeah, you know what he does with that mind? He also manipulates about 5 other people at the same time. So like,
you know my favorite. You know my favorite one that women do. Oh my goodness, he's just so sexy. I love when I see him takes care of his kids. Like, oh,
you mean the job he's
the father? He's just being a great dad. That is so sexy to me. When I hear women say that, y'all don't understand how my other side wants to come through and like.
What's the other side?
Girl, the other side, girl.
Yo,
I'd be ready to go to the other side with it. Cause like, what do you mean his responsibility? So him making sure that the kid didn't fall at the park is sexy to you? That means that the bar is so there's hell, right?
My
So the
boy,
bar
I'm so
is the
chill
bar
ain't
is
even
hell.
talking.
Like the
I'm
bar is hell.
letting everybody get it out, man. I'm letting everybody get it all out. I'm listening. I'm
The bar
taking
is in
the
hell.
feedback in, and I'm
Chill,
listening.
can you do me a favor, Chill, when you say it though? Can you do me
What's
a favor?
up? What's up?
You know my favorite thing that you do?
What?
Oh.
Okay, fellas, listen. I'm talking to you right now. Can you do that for me today? Like, I don't
about to do
know.
that.
Like, I don't know why. It gives me the warm and tingles.
I mean,
Like,
We just
that's
we're
who I'm
about to let
talking
Ash
to,
get it
man.
out. Let Ash get it out.
Yeah, I love
Ash,
this class you're going to.
we're gonna let Ash get it out. What you think about y'all love being lied to because it's hard for men to take. So my whole point of this, and this is for me to you, Ash. I believe it's very hard for men to tell y'all the truth. Because if we tell y'all the truth, there's always a consequence to it. And there's gonna be a lot of attitude, there's gonna be a lot of pushback, there's gonna be crying. Depending on how hard that truth is, it's gonna be a problem. And it forces men to feel like we have to lie. Even though we shouldn't. We should be able to tell you, yo, you put on weight, I don't like it. We should be able to tell you, don't hang out with that girl, I don't like her. You should say, okay, why? And we give you the reasons why, and it's okay, right?
is it okay if we return the favor?
What you mean return the favor?
Don't
To
hang
tell
out
us
with
that we
dude,
gain.
'cause
Don't
Tell us that.
hang out with that guy. He not your
and
friend.
your man is gay. He
I
doesn't
can
like you,
respect
stop
that.
hanging out with him.
I could definitely respect that.
Mm-hmm.
I could definitely respect that.
Babe, that beer belly, it's looking a little, bearish. Like we need to do
Let
something.
me hit the gym.
Go to the gym.
Yeah, don't hit Big Back Academy.
Bring your ass to the
Big
gym
Back
with me.
Gym. Okay.
All right.
Let's go.
So I'm ready to speak.
Yes.
Hold on. We got one more. We got one more chill. We got
All
one
right,
more
go
chill.
ahead,
We
go
got one
ahead.
more. We got
Mine's
Ash. We
really
got
short
Ash.
and simple.
Okay.
Honestly, I don't mind a man telling me the truth, especially if it's like my man, right? Because then the day if that's my man, I'm not trying to lose him. So let me know what needs to be done to keep things, smooth and copacetic. If I'm gaining weight, go ahead and let me know. Because I probably already peeped it, right? And I'm probably already like quietly working on it. Like low key, like I'll go to the gym in secret if I feel like I'm, putting on too much. But like I don't mind. Let me know, because if you don't, then we creating other problems that you're not speaking on. So, and that's what anything. Let me know. Be as nice as you can, especially if it's like a really really good friend of mine. Like really.
All right.
Bring me some cookies before you
As
tell me to
nice
cut
as
my
you
best
can.
friend off.
All right, Ash. All right. Okay. So look.
Let me read this real quick. Let me read
All right,
it real
I got
quick.
it. Go ahead.
I don't want to read it, but we gotta read it. So
I'll read it.
so
I read it. I read it.
No, I'll read it. I'll read it. No man has ever found out his penis was small after a woman he's given it to did. So yeah. Basically,
So we were right.
We all know that our penis is small. Not we, because I don't. This is a family show, and I'm married, right? So we don't talk about the, you know what I mean?
Your
Not the
husband
me.
out here acting up. Can you come get your husband, please? Thank you.
I ain't gonna talk about myself, but in general, I'm sure the small men understand that they are small well before he lays in bed with you. All right, I'm so chill. What's up?
Hurricane chill.
All right. Hey, look. So, fellas, my guys, my brethrens, I'm talking to y'all right now. I stopped lying to women after my divorce. I stopped lying to them. Once I lost the weight, I don't lie to women no more. I tell them what it is, how it is. That's just what I do. If they gaining weight, I'm gonna tell them. And guess what? I get the best results because they're like, God damn, this nigga telling the truth. He don't want to lie to me. You get the best results when you tell them the cold, hard, honest truth. Because guess what? They know you got options because you don't have a scarcity mindset. When you don't have a scarcity mindset, they're like, oh yeah, this brother got some things chasing behind him. So you know what? I'm gonna rock with him. I'm gonna rock with the dude that's gonna tell me the cold, hard truth. I don't care how bad it is. Your breath stink, your butt flat, your stomach hanging all the way down to your kneecaps. You tell them. The only look, I'm gonna tell you something. The only reason why I used to lie to women is because I was like, yo, man, if I tell her the truth, she probably ain't gonna kick it with me. and I ain't gonna get them guts, and I want to flip them guts. That's why I used to lie. Now I ain't got to lie no more at all. Fellas, don't lie to them. Tell them the truth to their face.
Fellas, to their face.
And the real
Straight up.
truth, not their truth. Okay.
Y'all tell us y'all truth.
I agree. All right, we got another $10 super chat from my guy Blockchain. He can't empty his bank account because there's no end to his bank account. Shout out to you, my God. My God says, but the majority of big women, sorry, right? We gotta be YouTube. It's a family show. With the majority,
overweight.
We try to be a little sensitive. All right, the majority of overweight women, like as he said, act like they didn't know they were overweight until a man told them.
And then we can't tell them they big.
So look, they knew.
Yeah.
They knew. So a lot of women that, their BMI is a little stretched out. You know what I'm saying? That the business are a little messed up. They already know. They know. The thing is, a lot of them just be looking for a sucker that's gonna take a bad deal. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Y'all know the suckers that be like, nah, baby, you look good in that two-piece bathing suit, knowing damn well.
Does that go both ways for men?
Nope.
I mean,
I don't think men care like that.
I don't know.
I don't think men. I think men know. We know if our bodies look horrible. Like we know what's horrible.
You know what?
I know what I look like at the beach. I don't even want to see it at the beach. So I know.
Let me answer that.
Look at my man next to you. Not saying there's anything wrong with him. Nothing's wrong with him. He's a perfectly shaped man.
That dick big though.
Round is a shape.
Well,
Okay.
if you were smaller in
Professor,
size, though, it would
Professor, make sure
round is definitely a shape.
Round is a shape, Danny. You gotta tell him.
Round is a shape.
Round is a shape, but don't be talking about your size.
Big Professor, not the little one.
It would be bigger. I'm just saying. That's
What are you talking about, listen?
The body
What you talking
works.
about?
I'm just saying when you work out certain areas, other things get bigger. So
They do. You're
if
exactly
it's big,
right.
It gets bigger. I'm just saying. Don't
We
you
know.
want bigger things?
We know. I had enough. I had enough to give, so I'm okay. I'm gonna lose the weight. It's all right.
I want to respond to Ashley though.
As a matter of fact, I'm down 16 pounds in the past 2 weeks.
Yes, Ashley,
So screw all you mother effers.
All right. So I do
15 pounds.
Well, don't find it back.
All right. Let me respond to
I haven't
Ashley.
been
So,
F that.
it doesn't really go both ways because guess what? Women are remembered for what y'all look like. We're not. Men are remembered for what we do. So when you say a brother is, you're a little chunky or whatever, so what? All your bills paid. You ain't got to work. You ain't got to go out here and work 16 hours like I do. But we don't. That's not our thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's positive for us to go out here and make sure we looking good and presentable, but we're not remembered for that. That's a female trait.
Y'all are definitely remembered for that. I'll tell you that right now.
As
a female,
let's not make excuses for not being in shape.
y'all are remembered.
Name a guy that was remembered.
Yeah, because we still got them cheeks. That's all we care about. So at the end of the day, you can remember
you are
whatever
still
you
very
want.
much remembered for more than just what, especially if you gave.
Wrong.
And you was
wrong.
Whatever. Okay, no, that's not wrong. If you gave and you were somebody who provided, but you also were an immense
Overweight.
No. You didn't treat that woman right. You were nasty to her. You guys didn't end well. We remember you for your actions just as much as we remember you for your looks. Yes, but we remember it also comes up to be like, oh, that man, his was small in the first place. He wasn't cute in the first place. He had a gap in the first place. Yeah, we remember all those negative attributes. Don't let it get twisted. Don't ever let that get twisted. We remember.
Oh Lord, how
it's only negative
look,
when
let
we
me
done,
tell you
huh?
something.
We remember.
Fellas, and I'm talking to the fellas one more again.
Go ahead.
Fellas, can I have your attention?
After you, I want Candace to go, and then
all right. Look, listen here. The only time a woman remembers what a guy looked like and his D size and all that stuff is when she had a pookie. That's the only time she cares about that because the pookie ain't gonna do nothing for her.
That's not true.
That's very true.
So we don't remember the Adonises.
You think anybody gonna remember what Jeff Bezos is a midget with a big bank account?
Yo.
And he can get any chick he wants.
Look, her face changed.
Okay.
Oh, face
I'm
change.
sorry.
Bless
I'm
you.
sorry. I'm sneezing because I'm allergic to the bullshit. But
Let Candace get it. Candace.
Okay. I'm not doing this because I like you or nothing, chill. But I get what you're saying.
I know you do.
Initially, when we walk away from something, what I'm going to remember about a man, no matter how fine he was, is how he provided for me in that moment. And if he didn't, like, and especially if he saw that I was in need and he addressed that need, that's what I'm going to remember. And when it comes to me, even though a man is going to remember my energy, the first thing he's going to think about is how I look. So I agree with that.
Yeah. Yep. I know.
what I
Look,
was,
Damn, chill.
what I
I'm
was
Hey,
just
you been
trying to tell you
proofreading?
how it goes, man.
Not
I'm
if
just
you
trying to tell
improved
y'all
off
how
your
it goes.
looks.
See, I don't talk relationships and all that bull job. I talk power dynamics, and that's just power dynamics. That's just how it works.
All that bull jive.
Yeah.
Can I? Am
I
I able to?
Go ahead.
For 2 seconds.
You got to read the super chat.
Please read.
She's not gonna let me read it. She's not gonna
No,
let me read
please
it.
You
go
been
ahead.
proofreading? You
She's
proofreading
gonna
the
let me
video?
read it. I'll proofread. All right, so we got a $10 super chat. Blockchain says, I got back to the gym when I was getting my back tattooed, and my artist was like, I gotta make this stencil bigger. Be right back. I had him make it 6 months earlier. Yo, you stupid.
You mean 6 months
Yo,
later?
shout out to you, my guys. Yeah, 6 months later, but
Well,
I know what
he
he did.
was wrong, yeah. But see, my bad.
But what I was gonna say is that people are always like, oh well, a woman, oh, it wasn't small until after you left. And I want to be very clear with men on
It
this
was always
because
small.
y'all are really delusional in this way. And I can't blame nobody but your mamas. I don't know. But I just really want to express this to you. Okay.
Oh Lord.
When we like you, everything is grandiose. Everything feels amazing. Everything is wonderful. He's the best lover. He's the best provider. He makes me feel all the wingles and tingles and all that wonderful stuff. But once we realize that it was more, dreams of grandeur and not, or delusions of grandeur, let me say that. And we start to see and realize, things in a relationship that aren't necessarily up to par copacetic, we start to look at all of the things. And so as we start to like you less, we start to notice your shortcomings more. So it's never that we didn't notice it and that it was just all of these great things. It's that we didn't pay attention into it until we really started to like having to figure out, well, what do I really like about this person? Right. And then you start to see things that they're not doing and things that they are doing and the things aren't aligning. And then you start to realize, why am I even here? Like, and then it
Sounds
ain't
like you lied to yourself to begin with.
even thing. No, what I said was
Yeah.
very clear because I
You lied to yourself to start.
I know
I
how
can
you
explain that.
inflate things, and I
I
get
can explain
that.
that.
Like, but I'm saying things, and y'all are still trying to say things. So I don't understand how this works. Is this a
I can
one-way
actually explain that.
situation, or is this an everybody situation?
It-
I'm just
I'm
It
just
has
trying
a
to figure
definition.
out how, like, I thought the only person that be in the air on this panel was Alicia.
I'm not
Oh,
understanding.
because I was
how
like,
you-
first of all, I have 2 degrees. Don't come from my intelligence. You meant like flying. Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh. All right.
Ooh.
So look, I'm gonna say that.
Sorry.
So Kit,
All right.
Kit did
After
say
you
something.
after you say this, we're gonna get into the main topic.
All right.
All right.
So what Kit was saying is actually true. You know what I'm saying? When everything is going, you know what I'm saying, good and the sweet nothings, and they just all head over heels, you know what I'm saying? They don't notice all the shortcomings. They don't notice things that they don't like. You know what I'm saying? They don't notice it. It's the same way for us guys. If we with you for a certain amount of time, we develop what is called that nostalgia effect. You could gain weight, but yet you still look the same as when we first met you. But you gotta we gotta be with you for a certain amount of time. You know what I'm saying? For that to happen. You see it. Guys stay with certain women, they done gain weight, they done their hair, they done cut their hair off, they looking like a Muppet from the Muppet Babies. But yet, when that dude wake up in the morning, he's like, damn, baby, you look like you did when I first met you. It's called the nostalgia effect. Now, that's just what it is. Now, for us guys, it doesn't go away. But for y'all, The moment you get displeased or dissatisfied, that shit turns off, and then y'all that whole nostalgia effect or whatever it is, the rainbows disappear, and then you just
It's not the
what it
moment,
is.
it's the moments. It's like
Moment,
it's an
whatever.
add up thing. It's not just like
You
a one.
know what it is, but
If it
I get
doesn't,
what you're saying.
if
I
it doesn't,
appreciate you.
if it doesn't go away,
For us, it doesn't. For
okay.
y'all,
So
it
why?
does.
So why do y'all? Not y'all. Okay. Why are there certain men that if it doesn't go away for them and they're still with that person, they lay in the same bed, but they also cheat on every Tom, Dick, and Harry that looks completely different from
Is that
whoever they're
every
sleeping
man?
next to?
Is
I
that
didn't
is
say
that,
every. I didn't say every. I switched what I said up.
yeah, thank you.
I said
Because
some men. And
right.
I said, if it doesn't go away, then how is it not going away? If you are very so much in love with this woman, right? And you don't care what she looks like, why are you picking and choosing other women that look completely different from her? You know what I'm saying? Like if
Well, you
if
gotta.
that
I'm
if
gonna
that
say
Least
this.
logic is
resistance.
logicking,
Least
No,
resistance.
and then I'll say this to your point.
damn.
I will say this to your point. There's probably that. Look, guys do have that nostalgia effect, but guys also do dislike disrespectful ass women. If a guy
What
gonna
is
cheat, he got a disrespectful ass woman at home. That's
what
just what
in
it is.
regards to what is the disrespect? Is it disrespect to his ego because he can't take it? Is she more educated? What's the disrespect?
Disrespectful could be anything. It could be a range of things. He comes home for work. He wants something to eat. She's like, "Oh, go get it yourself." Or she don't do things like she used to. As far as like keeping the house, making the house homey, or whatever it is. There's a plethora of things that will turn a guy off, and it will mess up that nostalgia effect to the point where he gonna go out there and get some guts. Hell, you might not even sleep with
Go
him.
ahead, Candace.
Okay, I'm gonna speak to man, chill. We're agreeing so much today.
Because
I'm gonna speak to Chill's point. Um, when you think about things from a psychological perspective and the hierarchy of needs, it takes a man a long time to be tapped in a certain way. But when he is tapped in, he does put on rose-colored glasses because of the way that men compartmentalize certain things. And for women, a woman is more likely, no matter how emotionally mature she is or how emotionally intelligent she is, that initial sting is going to be a certain way. As far as if a man does a certain thing, we are going to be slighted because it is the way that we are made up. It takes having some emotional intelligence and relational intelligence to process that through the proper filter. So I do agree with Chill when it comes to we're more likely to be slighted sooner than a man is, and a man has to grow on a certain thing, and he's more likely to have that nostalgia in the long run when we will develop that, like, oh, he does this, oh, he does that, he does this, he does that. But we will be slighted and be like, you know what? Forget the world. Like, forget this. I ain't giving you no this. I ain't giving you no that. That is just the initial thought process. We want to pull back. So I do agree with him on that.
I can see where you guys are both saying. Sorry, real quick, but I feel like we're putting our gender roles on a little bit, like because I've had a man slight me way before I ever slighted him. So I feel like it's whoever is in their feminine or masculine energy
Oh
within
my
that
god.
partnership. I mean, I just feel like it because it's the way that y'all explaining it. I'm like, okay, that's good points. I've had many dudes slight me before I even get to the chance of
Uh-oh.
because they think they locking it down or something. That's
Chill.
go ahead, chill.
What happened? I heard.
Chill. Chill. He heard something.
He's heard the wrong thing and
He
he about to
he
grab it.
He heard
he gonna
made man.
hold
That's
on
what
to
he
that and
heard.
grab it. He's
First
gonna
Yeah,
things
he
grab
first.
heard
it
he
I'm
and
about
heard
to
wait
get
male
Elisa.
made
You know
Tommy
you
man, and he's about
you
to he's
can.
about to.
Oh, hold on. Let me cut. Look, I got my nail drill on. I'm over here trying to look. You already know when it comes to Mr. Clean on the panel that you cannot give him anything. I mean, don't even give him a Scooby snack, child. I don't care how hungry he looks. Don't give him nothing. Okay, you can't give this man nothing because he is going to hold on to it, and it is going to come back in a way. Look, Rockabye baby, it's a fucking cabbage patch right now. It's a world class event. It's like it's a precious cargo. Like you cannot because I'm telling you, there are people who have been, we had to see them in the crossroads because they're not here no more. Okay, you know,
Yeah,
And
I ain't
that's
gonna
why
hold
he
you.
laughing that hard. That's why he laughed
shot-
that hard. You see how he
he has-
laughing? He can't even
He's
hold
been
it.
reserved.
He can't even hold it. You see how he holding it? He trying to breathe.
Are we
Breathe.
saying that because he's gonna run me off? Or
No,
no,
but
oh,
he's
okay.
gonna
He
Not
gonna dive
you.
in.
information,
Yeah.
and then he
Oh,
waits,
y'all.
and then it's like,
'Cause I was
do
like,
you
It's like a
remember?
tiny piece of thread.
Nah,
Look, okay.
Elisa could take. Elisa
Yeah,
could
Lisa
take
is
punches, yo.
cool.
She not gonna
Lisa is
run
cool.
Lisa,
from
you ain't
nothing.
going nowhere. You're fine.
yeah,
But
I
I'm
was
talking
like,
Yeah,
about
he's
are we
fine.
saying it's you? Nah.
not you, but
So,
that's why.
all right.
Yeah, man.
All right, lovely panel,
I love
lovely
y'all.
panel, lovely panel. We love you too. Lovely panel, do me a favor. We are about to jump into the main topic. Y'all ready for this one? We're talking about divesting and women that choose to leave the community of Black men because they say we're not good enough. We are not good enough. Are y'all ready for this? We'll play a video and we'll get into the topic.
And while I'm here,
Oh God,
along
sorry.
with all the other things men ask me, a lot of white men ask me this
Ew.
question if I would date a white guy. Yes, I would. Okay? Like, let me be really frank with you guys. I prefer white men.
Yikes.
Oh
Yikes.
my God. A melanated person is saying what the obvious is. I mean, like, look at all the races. Look at all, I mean, all the ethnicities. Look at all of them. Who is the man that is actually most coveted? It's not the Black man. Okay, like, can we please, like, that is why Jesus is white. That is why Tarzan is white. It doesn't matter how many Black main characters they try to throw in our faces. There's a reason why they will always be last. Because
All right, panel.
WTF? Oh my God.
Talk to us. So if you guys don't know, there's a community of men
Bad
that
wig
also
Black
leave their
women.
community too, right? But I see it more on the passport bro movement. Men just leaving their community because they want more of a submissive woman. There are some of those men that do down our women. But when it comes down to a lot of these divestors, though, the divestors speak just like her. And it's a big community of women that's like that. So let's talk about it.
All right.
Let's talk about it.
It's
Go ahead,
still,
Lisa. You got
it's
it.
only two stuff. Never mind.
Should I go first?
Go ahead, Professor.
Oh, all right.
No, I mean you know you got one person married to a snow bunny, one person who has a child with a snow bunny. I mean we're probably, but no, I mean so here's where I am on that. First of all, she can go. The Black delegation gives her away, but when I don't appreciate when men or women speak this way about Black men or Black women. That's first and foremost. Who you date, I can care less. Be happy with whomever you want to be happy with. 13% of Black women are married to non-Black men. 58% of that 13% are married to white men. Go ahead, have it. I don't care. But when you speak poorly about your race of men, that's where I kind of draw the line. But again, I don't care who you date. Date whomever makes you happy, or marry whomever makes you happy. But don't down on them. But what she said is absolutely incorrect. We're not at the bottom. We're actually number 2. So we're not as most desirable. So we're not at the bottom, and we're not at the bottom in a lot of categories. So what she said was unfactual. She's in her own. She's speaking in her own truth.
All right. Who going next? Because you know I'm about to eat this shit up.
Clearly you are.
All right.
Hold up, if you want, you could go. Candace had her hands up. What's
Go
up,
ahead, Candace. You got it.
Just really quick because I want him to get it out. Broad is wild. Like when number one white, when the whole thing about that's why Tarzan is white. Number one, let's be factual. Tarzan is in an African jungle. He might be white, but he's an uncivilized white man. Uncivilized white man in the African jungle. Hello. And the whole thing about that's why Jesus is white, that's argumentative. However,
no, it ain't.
At all.
No, it's not.
No,
that's a picture of Caesar Borgia.
It is relatively argumentative. Let's leave it at that. It's relatively argumentative. So that being said, when it comes to like, lady, the way that you're putting the Black man down, because the only thing that white men may have in my opinion, because I've dated a white man seriously. And when it comes to, there are just some things culturally that cannot happen that are a struggle. And I don't want to be entailed with that. Like, I don't want to have to go through that when I don't necessarily have to. So it may be harder, depending on where I put myself, to find a Black man who has grown up in certain things or have been privileged to certain things to learn those things, but it is possible. So the fact that she only prefers white men, there's something inherently wrong with her.
Okay, go ahead, Elisa.
Oh, Lisa.
Oh, chill. You got
No,
it.
no,
Right?
no. Let Elisa go ahead. Elisa, you go ahead. No? All right. Fellas.
You want it? Oh, okay. Go ahead, chill. My God.
Fellas, y'all know I'm talking to you because you already know we see this a lot. Now, what I try to get my guys to understand is you got to check the paperwork. You got to check the paperwork on that individual that's saying all this foolishness, because guess what? These divestors, 9 times out of 10, the reason why they divesting is because the Black men ain't checking for them. The ones that they want don't want them. So they go and get like this ragamuffin, old normal, just regular working 40 hours a week white dude who ain't got no swag. If you look at him, he ain't no Brad Pitt. He ain't no NFL superstar. He's just a regular schmegler dude. And then here's the thing. The reason why he got with her is because the white women in his community won't check it for his sucker ass. Boom.
Well, hell, she don't look over damn.
And then you can look at her and tell she got a couple kids already by a couple brothers. She done been ran through.
I don't think so.
That's why she mad. She is mad. Look,
I don't think no brother put a kid in her.
no, what? Man, look, come on now. There's a bunch of pookies. She bargain bin, and she done been ran through by a bunch of bargain bin dudes. Oh, you don't think so? You don't think she been ran through by no bargain bin dudes?
Well, that might be the way that might be why she feel the way she feels. So you never can tell.
The way that's how it is. That's why, look, Black men ain't never gave a damn about women divesting, because the truth of the matter is the dudes that you wanted wasn't checking for you. That's why you divested, because you're looking for a sucker to take a raw deal, and that's the only one that you can find that would take a raw deal.
And society has made the reputation of a Black woman so bad that other nationalities don't really check for them like that, you know.
Well, they're not going to check for them because they're going to look at it as another
Was it society or was it women?
I think it's women. The moment, like, how do you think it's society, Quinn?
Because the stereotype for Black women are a small percentage of Black women. It's just that those are the ones that they show all the time. Those are the ones that get the most attention. I don't think most Black women live up to that stereotype. Just like we don't. You know, Black men got a bad stereotype as well. But most of us don't live up to that. But they always talk about the ones in prison. They always talk about this and talk about the cookies and rays or whatever they call them. But you know, so whoever get the most press, you know, seems as if they're the majority, but it's not the case.
So I'm gonna say this. So the reason why they do this and the reason why they advertise it is so they can generate a reaction from Black men. They want you to care. They want you to be like, oh man, we lost one. But truth be told, we ain't lose shit.
Like the African dude say, we don't care.
We don't care. Look, okay, and then on top of this, so you can know for a fact when she bagged that white dude, that Zaddy or whatever she wanted, the Tarzan, or a white dude that's a fictional fucking character that's not even real, like Rocky. Come on now. So look, when you go and find out the dude that she actually bagged, go and look at him. Check out and see how many line of women, white women in his community was lined up to date him. Did she take him from a group of white women? No. No.
Look at her. Who even care about her?
That's why I never react to divestors. I mean, truth be told, all they doing is like literally just they putting themselves in harm's way. Truth be told, because they out there getting chopped up like mincemeat right now, man. And I hate to see it. I do. I think it's crazy. A young lady, 20-some-year-old, went with like this dusty looking white dude, and on his first date, he chopped her up.
Mm-hmm. Sure did chop her
she
up.
was pretty too.
Yeah, she was very cute.
Looking. He was real nasty looking.
He was dirty.
He chopped her right up.
And look, and let me move. And look, and I'm gonna say this to my fellas: have y'all noticed that when they come to you, black men. They want you to have that swag. They want you to have that money. They want you to have that nice car. They want you to make sure you do everything. But when they go and get a dusty bread, he ain't got to do nothing. 9 times out of 10, they paying his bills.
Yep.
And they still
That's
getting
nasty
chopped
work.
up.
That's
And
super
they,
nasty work.
and they treat them the way we want to be treated.
No.
No, what I'm saying, no. I'm saying is those women treat those men how we ask women to treat us, with respect.
And so and then check this out. Let me give you a prime example. Halle Berry, old crusty ass. She dated
That's
a
y'all
plethora of
fault.
high-profile black
Dated
men.
everybody.
Yeah, she damn sure did. But then she went and got 2 regular schmegular white dudes, and now she paying them alimony.
I like this. I like this question right here. This is for the men, and it says, "So are black men willing to take her back after she fails divesting?"
No,
because her mentality is screwed.
No, that and look, that I'm gonna say this. No, we're not willing to take her back because at first we wasn't willing to take her in the first place. That's why she went over there.
Yeah.
That's just what it is.
What if it was just her preference, right? What if it was just something that she was like, "Yo, I want a white man, and I'm attracted to white men."
Okay,
then let's just say that white man didn't treat her good, but she ends up finding a black man that she's attracted to, and it's you, Chill. Would you say, you divested, it's over? Because to me, divested is more of a mentality, right? I don't like black men because of how black men are, as opposed to I'm just attracted to all men. So how do you feel about that?
And I will tell her, go kick rocks, because you know what? When you was with that white dude, guess what? See, y'all gotta understand. And hey, look, if there's any Caucasian fellas or people in the room, no disrespect, but I got to be honest. When y'all get with a sister, y'all want to make sure that she dislike black men, because see, y'all treat your white women like
That's
that.
true.
Y'all get so scared that your white women got a hankering for that soul pole. So you want to make sure that you do the little racial jokes and everything, and you want to see if they chime in on it. And when they chime in, it makes you get that little warm, tingly feeling on the inside. You like, yeah, I got me a good one now. Yeah. So no, don't take them back, because they don't say all kinds of nasty racist stuff about your black ass. So no, I don't take them back. They like
Can I hop in now?
used car.
Yeah, go ahead, Ash.
All right.
That was great, Chill. I just want to kind of piggyback off of what Chill said and then add my own little spin to it. First and foremost, the way that she was down in black men is crazy. And if she's doing that in front of the world, I am like, the thing she's saying behind door to these white men is insane, right? And it blows my mind, because even if she have babies with this person, it's a big chance that her children will still be on the darker side. So the fact that this video is going to be flown out there and they're going to see mommy telling them how they're a horrible person, no matter how they're raised, you're a black man and you're a shitty human being. So she's basically saying is mind blowing, and those type of people shouldn't date anyone or reproduce. Also, I will say, because I had this crazy experience yesterday with a white guy. I don't date white guys at all. It's a preference. I'm strictly black. The black and berry sort of juice. Just who I am. And I was really appalled, because a lot of people are like, "Oh, white men don't cheat." But I was at this event yesterday, and this white guy was there with his pregnant wife. And when she left, this white guy was all in my face, and I was just like, I was so not taken aback. But I wanted to share that story because people think white men are the holy grail, and they're really not. There's a bunch of ancient men in every race. It's not just black men. Black men are great.
Listen here.
Well, I said black men are
Listen.
great. They're phenomenal.
Oh yeah.
On date.
We are great.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
We are great. Our statistics, our stats said we're great. Them dudes, boy, they'll pump a baby in you and leave your ass in a heartbeat. They want to see a baby that look like them, and when they have one with your ass, what? What? They don't care.
Go ahead, Elisa.
Go ahead, Elisa. I'm sorry.
Hold on one second.
It's okay. Do you have any chats you want to read? Because it's gonna be slightly long-winded.
Go ahead.
No, I don't have.
Okay,
There's no super chats. There's no.
Okay,
Ladies and
feel free to
gentlemen,
super
buckle up
chat,
your
y'all.
seatbelts.
buckle up your seatbelts, because as you can tell in my voice inflection, I probably give somebody. I mean, I'm saying this in a very stereotypical way on purpose, because I actually have a lot of group of women that are black women that sound just like me, that are in the. I'm not a divester at all.
Oh no, not you.
Oh, yes, they are. That's what and I don't want to
I know.
pinpoint any single one of them. And I personally, with being their friends, as a Black woman who is very much Afrocentric, very much Sister Soldier, very much knows her history, these women do not know their history. They have never been accepted into the Black community that they've lived in. And I don't know about the woman in the video. I'm just talking about the women within my life that are choosing to date white men and that avidly date white men, that only date white men, and that have downed Black men in the community. It is because they've never felt like they were at home in our community. They have either been bullied, Black men have done them dirty, whatever the case is, whatever their specific reasoning is, it's because they just don't feel needed, wanted within their own community. And when they go outside of their community, and I've had white men try to talk to me as well, and they will woo, wow you, fly out to Malibu, come and get on the horseback with me. Of course, that sounds amazing. Let's go on the beach and do horseback. Oh my gosh, he
Yeah.
wants to court me.
Okay.
He's not trying to sleep
Horseback.
with me on the first. Yes, horseback. Okay, first class. I didn't go because I felt like I was gonna get chopped up. I'm not gonna lie to you. There are certain things when no, I love Black men. I would choose them as a protector over any other because I understand that with that melanin coursing through their veins within their DNA, there is some type of understanding that we can connect with. And it doesn't mean that I can't connect with my counterparts because we are human, but at the end of the day, they will never fully understand. And when it comes to me loving a Black man, I also will protect that love. This woman never had that love from her community. So she doesn't even know how to protect it. She doesn't even know what it stems from. She doesn't even understand it. And to go further more into that, the circle of women that I'm speaking on that only date white women, I mean, white men, excuse me, they're strictly, they only date white men because they feel safe, protected. They don't got to work. They feel like, oh, if I ever, it's all about security. But I've also seen their white men be very disrespectful to their race, to their culture, have used the N word,
Yep.
have done, have
I
done
know.
all of those types of things within my
Exactly.
vicinity as well, to the point where I have to check it or let them know I'm not comfortable with that because I don't care who you date. I don't care who you want to have children with. I don't care about that. It's about the respect. Do they respect your culture? Then I also have a plethora of friends who date white men who would never. And they also have sat down and learned about the culture. They will help her. I'm not saying it's a negative thing, but they've taken the time to try and invest into their partner. Even though she may be divesting from her community, that white man is investing in her. And whatever case, way, shape, form, it doesn't make it right, doesn't make it wrong, but this is what's happening. He's going on YouTube University learning how to braid her hair. He's going on YouTube University learning how to take her tracks out. He's going on YouTube University and understanding how to do perms and it is an investment. So
Okay.
just as much as we're divesting from, well, not we, excuse me, just as much as some Black women with bad wigs and not too good vision are divesting in, not you,
Hard
baby, I
hair,
won't.
soft life, baby.
Okay, hard hair, hard,
Hard
sweet
hair,
supply hair.
soft
Oh,
You
that's an
got
actual thing I heard, right? Where they
no, it
say
is
the
a
harder your
very no
wig.
hard
the
wig, soft.
soft life, and I
All
used
right.
to do hair, and
So
trust me,
let
I'm
me
not gonna
stop on
lie.
this.
Yo,
So
Matt is a fool, yo.
there is another component to this too, as
I
well.
said
There
I'm
is another
sorry,
component to
Marcus.
this. Now, I'm not. Look, there's another component to this. You have to ask where your people's from, because I got to be honest. And this ain't to all, you know what I'm saying, people who migrated from other places, but a lot of people who come from, you know what I'm saying, especially the women from the Caribbean, from Africa, from Jamaica, they come here with that mindset. You know what I'm saying? They
I
a
would
lot of
never.
them are definitely buck broken, coonish, whatever. They just are. They come here with that mindset. So that's why I said, fellas, check the paperwork. Don't react, because that's what they're looking for. They're looking for you to react. And when you react, they're like, oh yeah, he cared. He can't. No, let them do what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. And once you check the paperwork and then check the paperwork on the fella that she chose to get with, if that man is better than you in some way, if his career is up there, he making six figures, whatever, then all right. Okay, yeah, all right. But If he ain't nowhere near you, why would you care? That's just somebody else that's just gonna drag you down. Let them go and do what they do, because guess what? Black men's stocks is all the way up right now, and it's just gonna get even higher.
Let me
Even
ask you.
higher.
Let me ask y'all a question, right? So there's another group of people that create a passport. Y'all know about the passport bros, right?
Mhm.
My
Well,
uncles.
in rebuttal to the passport bros, they started the passport sisters, right? Where women are saying, well, if men are leaving the country to go find submissive women or whatever, we gonna leave this country and go find, and it could be a black
A
man, right?
bill.
They could go to Jamaica, they could go to Africa, they go to all of these other Nigeria, all of that to
Mhm.
find men. Um, how do y'all feel about that? Because I believe it's two different results they end up with.
So
Short
I
and
could tell you.
simple. No,
Run
wait,
away.
chill. I'm really sure. I don't think women should ever go searching for men anywhere in
Yeah,
general.
because
Because you're not
it's
green
not
eggs.
working.
I'm not looking for you in a car. I'm not
It's not
looking for
working.
you near or far. Like, what the fuck? Like, what is
It
happening?
sounds like a bill to me.
So
It sounds like a bill.
Right. It
it
sounds
is.
like
But
what?
see,
Why? What?
fellas, if I got any passport bros in here, the fellas who, you know what I'm saying, travel or whatever, and you can see it at the airport, man. I remember when I was at the Logan airport when the passport bros whole thing started. At one point, it wasn't a lot of, you know what I'm saying, black men in there or black women. Now all of a sudden, like once the black fellas started traveling, a couple months after that, you see the sisters coming up in there and following them. They're not going to look for other men or whatever. They're trying to copy you and follow you and see where the hell you going. They going wherever country you going, and they making YouTube videos saying, "Oh my God, they over here doing this and doing that." The passport sister bros or hoes or whatever you want to call them, that shit don't work.
Not the
It's a
It don't
family
work.
show.
UFOs.
This is a
Oh my
family
bad,
show.
my bad. But
The
O's,
passport 304.
O's like Cheerios. So it doesn't work. It doesn't work for them.
It
They
worked for
can't go.
Stella.
Not if work for who?
Stella, she got her group back.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was
She
she
also
definitely
had
sure
a
that was a
did.
movie,
bill.
She
wasn't it?
sure did, and that was a movie. That was a
And
Did she
movie.
bring her back to the States
yes,
That
because
was
it was a
and
bill.
pay for his greens card and all that?
She did because it was a bill.
yeah.
I got a
It was a
question.
bill. And
Why is
you
it?
know what's happening though? See, sister's been doing the whole passport sister movement or whatever you want to call it. They've been doing that for a while anyway. They've been going to Jamaica and getting tossed up, coming back with STDs, coming back with Jamaican dudes babies, all of that, getting the butt rubs and everything in these other countries. But they ain't getting wifed up. So who cares?
Wow.
They're
I
Go
got a
ahead, Queen.
question.
I mean,
Why
say,
is it always
tell us how you
when
really feel, Joe. I mean, it's okay.
I,
It's
I'm
like,
just trying to tell you, I don't want my brothers, my black men to feel any sort of way about any divestors. Let them divest. My sister right here, Alicia, already said it that they didn't feel accepted. No, baby. What you really want to say is you done got done wrong by a couple of bad pookies, and now the other dudes was like, "Yeah, I could take it or leave it." And when a man says I could take it or leave it, that doesn't mean a wedding ring or anything like that. That just means I'm gonna toss you up and
No,
let you
I
go back
really
to business.
mean they've never been
They say
accepted
you
in the
trigger chill.
community.
Let Quick get it. What up, Quick? What
no,
up,
go ahead,
Quick?
go ahead and get the super chat. You know, proofread it.
Yo, you stupid. All right. We got a
No.
$5 super chat from my guy. What up? That says, I don't know about everybody else, but once I learned what owning a house is, white boys' pockets not bigger than mine. So why they get so much love? Real question.
Because they can.
They get it because they're to quote unquote standard, right? So they'll make it seem as if white boys are doing better than us. And that's the reason why.
Right.
Go ahead, Quint. Let Quint get it. Quint get it.
All right.
And one of your texts, it seems as if, well, I know y'all notice every time that black dudes do something, they always put bros on the end of it and make it such negative thing. Hold on, Drew. They make it so negative, like passport bros. You know, they like I was saying in the past, you know, when you pinpoint certain groups, you make it out to be a bad thing. Now, I remember looking at, I think it was 2020 or something. I mean, like 20, 30 years ago, when old white doctors and lawyers and everything was going over there sleeping with kids, but they were doing it with, with kids and with people of the same sex, but they never made it anything negative. It never caught on to a negative connotation or a negative label. For years, for decades, white women, European women have been going to black areas and having sex with those guys. They never made it anything negative. But when black dudes start going to the DR and other places, what have you, now it's passport bros, and now everybody hate them. It's just like the dude that got caught cheating with dudes, wrote a book called A Down Low Brother. He came up here for Sisters Only, and when he was speaking, they was acting as if he was preaching. I mean, he got big respect on stage, and I'm like, man. But that's just my little 2 cents.
But are we talking about passport where they're going to like place? Because I have uncles, right? And they will. My family's the United Nations. They will go out this damn country to find a wife before they try to find one in the country. So I've seen it firsthand. Vietnam, Phuket, Thailand. So are we talking about them bringing them back and actually having them as wives? Or are we just talking about people going to different countries to sleep with people? Because that's a little different.
Let's say they're bringing them back.
Okay.
To be wives.
In that case, I don't think women do it as much.
Because they can't.
Yeah.
Right. 100%.
I don't really want them to do it as much.
Right. I mean, they just can't. So
I don't want it.
The thing that's funny about that is like, so I'm gonna respond to my brother Quint, man. And you're right, Quint. They do try to make it. They try to put a negative image to it, give everybody a negative stigma about it. But here's the thing, everybody be saying that white dudes get a lot of love and da da da. Not really. Not really. If you go out here and really look what's going on, no, they don't. See, if you're gonna come in, if a white man come and tell me, yo, I'm better than you because I'm superior, you're basically telling me that you're not. Because if I'm better than you, I ain't got to tell you. I don't have to tell nobody that I'm better than you or that I'm superior. How I move, how I walk, how I talk, how I do my business will speak to that. See, they have to do that because it's they got a complex issue, man. They got an inferiority complex, and that's just, come on, y'all seen it. You go to
They've
work.
been doing that for years, though. I mean, they've been doing this since the Greeks were coming to Egypt to learn from the Egyptians. I mean, they've been doing it for years.
So real quick, let me get this $2 super chat. We got a $2 super chat from my guy Matt. What up, man? Greatly appreciated. Matt says, bet my brokerage account bigger than your whiteboard.
Ooh.
Listen, black men have been doing just fine.
Yeah.
And Matt is one of the upper middle class black men. Appreciate you, my guy. Candace, what's up?
So question first, do you still hear feedback right now?
I heard a little bit.
Not when you talk, but when we talk, when you're unmuted, the feedback comes up.
Okay. So just addressing the whole passport, whatever situation. I can understand men going out of the country, whatever the case may be. It's a little bit more okay for men because it's a man's job or a man's position to pursue. However, I agree with Kid and most women who understand value. We shouldn't be chasing any man. We do have to position ourselves to be found. Now, what I also think is that if we are making a decision to go somewhere else when we have so many people here who there's so many cultures, but to go somewhere else, then what we are deciding is that I am picking the lesser of two evils. So I am willing to go this place because it's just the same crap, different cultures. You're going to walk away with something that is negative, but people want like the thing that they are looking for or the thing that they may have been lacking, their place of pain or their place of lack. They want to go and find that. So a woman wants to be taken care of, but she's okay with quote unquote practicing submission. She's going to, but let's say she wants a melanin skinned man, she'll go to a place where these men take care of them. but there are certain things that you have to submit. You don't have choices. So I think it's like the lesser of two evils.
Right. All right, this looks like a super chat challenge that
Matt.
blockchain is putting up right here. He says accepting all big bank take little bank challenges until 11:59 Eastern Standard Time. So all right. So my thoughts on this, right? I don't think women that do that know what they're really talking about, and the reason why I would say that is because hypergamy. Right? Women are hypergamous by nature. So if you're going to go to Jamaica and find a man, do you think that man can take care of you? Do you think he would guide and protect you financially as you say American men are not doing? So if you go to a different country, you have to provide for that man, the likelihood, right? Unless you went to a European country, you might be all right. But if you're going to Jamaica, some of these countries in Africa, you are not going to find no African prince or king, right? You're probably just going to find an average dude walking around the streets of Ghana. So with that being said, you do it, and I think it's more of a sexual thing for women. I don't think it's I really want this man to be my protector and my provider. No, you make enough money in the States, so you want to provide. But then here's the thing. I watch a lot of 90 Day Fiance, right? And if you watch a lot of those women, that go out of the country to find men, eventually they always say something is missing. The biggest thing is what? Those men are never faithful to them. And then the other problem that they find is those men, they come to America and they do not find jobs because it's harder to find jobs. Those men have to work very hard to get to where an American man is. So when I see that happening on the sister side, I'm like, all right, good luck with that. The fellas, you got to provide. So, if you go find a woman in Colombia, you going to have to provide for her. It is what it is. And that's the expectation, even with a woman in America.
Here's the thing.
So that's why
those women go to Dubai to get defecated on. But if you want a man with a job, get a Haitian and go to Springfield, Ohio. They got a lot of jobs there for Haitian men.
Okay.
No, there's a flip side to all of it. Bro.
Oh wait, so I will say this. So what Professor just said, even though he said it real fast and real slick, is absolutely the truth. There are women who get, anywhere between, let's say, 30 to 50 bands to go to these poop parties. And
that's in Dubai.
Like they'll literally go over and they allow them to poop and do whatever on them for however long, and then after the party, before the party's over, they're paid. And so that's how, a lot of, I won't say all women over there because I would never say that, but a lot of them are over there financing their lifestyles in that way.
Yeah,
What I also was going to say in regards to, all of these different groups, you've got MGTOW, you've got incels, you've got passport bros, and, all of them have similar missions, you know what I'm saying? Different doctrines, if you will. My bigger issue with men that are willing to save up and do all of the things to make themselves desirable in another country, but won't do those same things to make themselves desirable in their own country is like the biggest farce ever. Because how do you save up and take your 40, 50, 60K that is, going to be multiplied and turn you from a peasant into a king someplace else, but you could literally take the time and, like we always say, invest in self, do the work here, like to get the extra, like do some certification classes, work on your own, like Chill always loves to tell somebody to go to charm school. Men can actually work on their appearance, they can work on their finances, but they're so busy chasing ass. And then when they don't get the ass that they're chasing, what they do is they save up their menial coins to go over to another country to do exactly the same thing that they want to do here, and then get mad at us because they're not able to do it in the way that they can do it across seas. It is true, and we're not.
It's not.
But it is.
No,
true.
it's not.
Okay,
No,
so
it's
how
not.
do you know
Let me.
How do you know passport, bro?
Let me explain it to you. I never once said that passport bros went over there. Yes, it is cheaper. It's better to live a lifestyle overseas. no matter how financially well off you are. But what I said was men are going over there to look for submissive women. No amount of money could just make you find that. These rich men are out here getting burned by every race of woman.
So you really think that when they, here's the thing, the women over there are actually, they've made videos and they're actually gaming these men, because they'll even say, oh, they think that they're coming over
here. What country? Colombia. That's it.
Several countries. No, it's not. Are you kidding? Are you kidding?
That's the only country where you hear women saying that out of. If you're looking at what's online, you see Thailand. There's a lot of men going to Thailand. They have no problem with the women over there. There's a lot of men going over to Africa. They're having no problem with the women in Africa. As a matter of fact, they're marrying, either staying out there or coming back.
They can afford the submission that they're requiring, and they can't do it here.
So it's all about money. So basically, you're saying you could buy a woman's submission out here.
Stop. Because
that's what you're saying. You just said that, though.
Stop. We're not going to do that.
You just said.
You mean to tell me? So you mean to tell me that if one of these passport bros went over there with minimal coinage, the same way that they be trying to dust those little coins out over here on people and tell them to respect me because my balls are black and I'm a man, you mean to tell me you think that they go over there with them same menial coins and these women are just bowing over and saying, yes, my good black sir, I will submit to you? Are you fucking high? Because I'm not.
Passport bros ain't mad at y'all. They just going over there to get what they want. They don't give a damn about y'all.
Exactly.
Can I?
They're not over there.
So you think, but you don't think that the money makes it where they can get what they want? The money,
ain't that much money. It's not that much.
It's the money.
Yes,
it could be the American.
Those women.
Flight attendant.
Damn it, my camera's not moving.
It's definitely the money, because if it wasn't the money, Mr. Diddy wouldn't be in the jail right now because he got money and he let everybody.
Talk about Diddy.
We
ain't
talking about 1,000 bottles of baby oil.
We don't have to talk about 1,000 bottles of baby oil, but let's just talk about the occurrence. If it wasn't about money and people wanting to get things done, or people having a lifestyle that they would really like someone else to afford, then the submission wouldn't come for half of these people. It doesn't matter what country.
No, those women were raised to be submissive. They're different.
I was raised to be submissive. They're not.
You ain't raised out of them like most of those women in these other countries, though.
Why? Because they don't have money.
That's not the reason why. It's because they were raised that way. Because their mamas raised them to wash and cook. Don't touch me. Hold on.
That the machismo is very much big in our family, which means that men are always right.
Yes.
Okay. I was raised to feed y'all first. I was raised to clean up after you. I was raised to do all of those things. But you guess what? When you're going off, when my uncles go out the country, they're going because they can afford those ladies.
Yeah, but this is a fruitless argument, though.
Passport bros are too.
It's a fruitless argument because we make more money anyway. So a man making 10, 20, 30 grand in the United States is going to travel a lot further wherever they go. So it's a fruitless argument because they're always going to make more money. So it don't really make sense.
My argument, though, is this: regardless of the money or not, these women, even if they didn't have a man, they're just submissive to the men in their lives. Period. So this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. So hold on for a minute. Hold on. You won't even let me. You won't even let me land my plane.
Tabule.
You got it, honey. I'll get it. I know.
Y'all not getting it.
What all I'm trying. Oh my God, yo, her Spirit Airlines stay in the air for so long. Take that yellow jet and land it somewhere.
If you stop doing bullshit in my face, I can probably see how to land my plane.
Oh my goodness, the runway is not clear.
No, it's not. Oh my God! Listen,
y'all funny today.
Listen.
She's offended by passport bros.
All I'm trying to say is those women, no matter how you look at it, whether there's a man in their life or not, they're raised to be that way to all men, their fathers, brothers, the men that they walk across in the street, the men at the restaurant, everywhere they go, not just their man. So imagine when they get a man, he's not buying it. They are like that. You know what I'm saying? It's different. With American women, you got to buy it. You got to have enough money for a woman to say, I'll submit to that.
Yes, but
but I push back a little bit because I hear what you're saying, Mingo. But I push back because let's say let's say the money equals out. Let's say you're a millionaire over in wherever, and you're a millionaire in the United States. These women still aren't given the same submission and the same fit friendliness that you would get from one of those women as opposed to women in the United States. So I hear what he's saying. If the money was equal, they still get more submission from women in other countries than they're getting from the women in the United States.
Yes, because they're not Americanized. It's
women in the United States are raised different.
Right, so we would go over there and get a woman that we want that fits and is part of us as a part what we want to do and fit in our profile as opposed to getting a woman that don't want to go along the same path we want to go along.
But you're talking. But here's the thing. Now you're talking apples to apples because the money equals up, right? The difference is the culture, right? But we're not talking apples to apples financially. We're talking about them taking their 60K from here and making it 110K there.
What difference does that make to you?
Level of buying power. Right. We're not talking about if it was equal. If it was equal, this would be a different conversation because then we'd be talking about equal things. But
so if you made 150K, you would be submissive over here?
We're talking about these things. Like,
thank you.
Right, that's what I'm trying to say. Exactly.
If you made 150K, you'll be submissive over here?
I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Hell no.
But in my corporate life, I make that. So I mean,
see, there you go. You want to compete instead of being submissive to your man.
Compete with anyone.
Well, why are you worried about them then?
I think that are leading and taking care of me, so I'm absolutely going to worry about how my finances.
If a man want to go over there and buy him a submissive woman, let him do it.
Not buy him a submissive.
Okay,
but
that's what he's doing. That's what he's doing here.
My point is, he's not buying it, right? They are naturally like that. That's my point. You know what I'm saying? Culturally, they're like that.
Culturally, that can be done in America too. So it doesn't. It's very much done in America too. Maybe y'all haven't experienced it, but what I'm gonna say is, if y'all have 150K that's buying you somebody submissive in the States, let it be known because they were raised to be submissive. Their parents, whoever's behind them, that family knows that you're the man that's now providing. You think she's not receiving pressure from her family to stay with y'all? It's cultural. It has nothing to do with that specific person. It's a cultural thing. I was told to stay in a situation because they were providing for me, but this person was awful to me. You know what I'm saying? It's a cultural thing. You're right, Mingo, in the sense of it is cultural, but it doesn't matter what part of the world. Culture is not. It doesn't have one place.
Elisa, you know why we like you? You know why we like Ash? Because not only are you guys beautiful, but you guys speak a lot differently than other women that some of us single men come in contact with. So while you can disagree, it's still pleasurable to disagree with. Say it again.
I said that's why I'm still single.
Right. Well, I can't talk about that, but I'm saying it's great talking to you, ladies, and kids getting there. But I still like Kit. Kit's my girl. So what I'm saying is, at the end, no, I love Kit. Kit, my people.
No, I'm just saying.
I never want anybody to feel like they have to agree with me or not. I'm still gonna believe and stand 10 toes down on what I do. So whether I'm pleasant to argue with or not, I'll still bring you some fucking muffins with it, and smile at you while I'm cussing you down. And that's just who I am. I'm gonna bring you muffins.
He's trying to lose weight. He can't take muffins now.
First things first, I can make sugar muffins. I know what I can do. Don't tell me
keto muffins.
I keto muffins, diabetic, like sugar-free muffins that are delicious.
Say something.
Muffin top.
Dressing. We're gonna keep you on target. I'm gonna make you.
Chill. Go ahead and say something, and then Candace, I'm gonna bring Candace up.
All right. So, I travel a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I've been to a lot of places, man. Mauritius, Africa is one of my favorite places. I love going. You know what I'm saying? I love the culture out there. I love the women out there. I enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? But hypergamy is all over the world, and you know what I'm saying. America's culture, believe it or not, it's global. You know what I'm saying? Black culture is global. You will see the same traits in every bit of this world, no matter where you go. And, to say that men go over there and don't find happiness, yes, it's definitely a possibility. But here's the thing, and fellas, I am talking directly to you. When you go over there, if you was a sucker over here, you will be a sucker over there. It ain't gonna change. All right.
You just have
It's
to
not
lie
going to
harder.
change. I do not care. And then here's another thing. I'm not knocking the men who say, you know what, the hell with the women in the West. I'm taking my talents elsewhere. Cool. But make sure that you know what I'm saying? You work on your finances. That's good. But you need to work on yourself first. You know what I'm saying? Because the women here, yes, they're hard, but they respect the man who is dominant. If you was a sucker and you was tender-footed and you argue back and forth with the woman, and you know what I'm saying, you're gonna go over there and do the same stuff. And that hypergamous that's in her by nature, by default, that's all over the place. I don't give a damn what their culture is. They could be from Timbuktu with the red dot on their head, saying all that
Oh
mess.
my
Damn. Who say that? What they say? What they say, Chill?
Yo, you stupid.
They was repeated like a dumbass. Oh my god.
Love it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, go ahead, Candace.
I actually don't have anything else to say. Chill hit it on the head.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
With that being said, y'all, I am going to close the show. I wanted to thank everyone
Oh yeah.
for joining the show today. This was a great show, great topic. Thank you so much for all of the super chats today. Yeah, yo, y'all held it down. Y'all held me down.
Our money.
I greatly appreciate it. As Elisa said, give us that money. So,
Oh, yeah.
with that being said, y'all, I really appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. Does anyone have any closing thoughts before we close out the show?
We love you, black men.
Oh yeah, I know y'all do.
Show us.
I second that.
I
That was
just
smart. I
did.
second that.
Okay.
Yes.
Look, I do. So, you know, when it comes to this thing, my closing thoughts is this. You know what I'm saying? Black men, don't give up on black women. Black women, I know you ain't trying to give up on black men. You're just trying to give up on the dusty ones y'all keep attracting. You know what I'm saying? Look, you need to step your game up. All right. Shake that dust off and get back out there, man. Because you'll find the one. You'll find that right black man for you. Stop trying to get the black dudes to take a raw deal. If you know you in the bargain bin, you need to date where you at. Stop trying to increase your shit. Stop trying to add value to a used car. It is what it is. Stay in your lane. And fellas, you got to do the same thing. If you in the bargain bin, you go ahead, pluck and check out that bargain bin, man, and ride off into the sunset. Unless you upgrade yourself, then your options will change. That's just what it is.
That is a fact. Kit, you want to have any closing thoughts, Kit? I love Kit, yo. I love Kit. That's my girl. Oh, did y'all see how bad I beat up Kit the other day on Friday?
Oh, you knocked her out.
I thought y'all
knockout.
was for the blows, boy. Y'all was like going at it. I was like, oh Lord.
Look, if you come,
Watch the replay. It was good.
I never come to a battle with wits unarmed, so I'm always ready. It's okay.
All right, we could do it. We could do it again.
Kit was asking for a rematch.
Look, I'm always.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Closing arguments. I guess my biggest closing argument would be: don't be afraid to improve oneself, to make themselves into their ultimate person, because then you can go out and decide what you want for self, and it's not made. That decision isn't made for you based on, you know, other people's standards. You can kind of set your own mode and code. And also another thing, and I know I'm hard on everybody because fuck that, right? But can we just be a little better to each other? Can we communicate in a way that gets us to the goal versus arguing about why no one's made it to the goal? I wanna feel like, you know, out there, panel, like just everyone get to a place where, you know, we put our feelings to a side. That way we can actually grow to, you know, where we actually want to be in relationships, within our communication stances, and as people. And
all right. Yo, I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much, y'all. This was, as I said, a great show, great panel today. Everyone did their thing, and I'm so happy. Hold up. Also, for Tuesday night, Grown Woman Talking. That's gonna be a good show. The ladies brought fire last week, and I caught a headache, but nonetheless, it was a great show. And Kid is not gonna miss this one. Kid is gonna be there.
I was so broken.
I know she was heartbroken, but stay tuned for that. Also, stay tuned for Meet to Marry. We got that in the works. So make sure you guys are tuned in for Meet to Marry. What's up? What's up, Jeff?
I do got one more thing. You know,
sure.
when he brought up the other show, the Grown Women Talking Show, I just wanted to give out a piece of advice. Ladies, if somebody's giving you advice, if another woman is giving you advice, check her paperwork. Check who she dating. If she got a dude that you wouldn't be caught dead with, don't you listen to nothing she say. And where am I playing there?
Oh my God.
His level of petty is just, man.
It's next level, yo.
I love it. Love it.
With that being said, y'all, this was a great show. Do me a favor, everyone. Hang out backstage for me. I will see y'all on the next one. Peace.
Y'all. Woo!
Stay with me.